You love chocolate, don't you?
Yeah, I don't even need to talk to her. She just...
She knows you're her mummy.
Yeah, as soon as I can, she just...
Do you love her? So Jess calls Coco chocolate because...
Because her name is actually chocolate.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to believe you. I'm taking the kids' side. I still call them Oreo and chocolate. But you might know them as Mischief and Coco. Hello. I'm going to wait until we've got a few people on, and then I'm going to share some breaking news. You're going to laugh so hard you're going to fall off your chair. Don't give away any spoilers. I'm just going to wait for Oscar to get here as well, because he was just doing his shoes up. Look at that gorgeous one. I'm going to pop inside, actually. I'm going to slowly climb inside. Let me just leave my sunglasses over here. Let's pop in quickly. Wait the little baby. I'm going in, and I'm going to tell you something interesting in a second. As long as Mummy's happy. If Mummy isn't happy, I'll have to leave.
I've always wanted to go in with chocolate.
Can you hold the phone a minute, babe? Hold it through the gate. Don't film me. Just film that way. Hold it still. Perfectly. That's just perfect. I bet we put... That's it. Thank you. Right, so a lot of you were online when we filmed just after the birth of this little beauty. And Mummy's was the day before yesterday. Or was it? When was it? I haven't got a clue. Yesterday. Yeah, it was. It was basically like the early hours of yesterday, wasn't it? Wow, I've got some exciting news for you about our filly. Because guess what? Our filly has a willy. So, after we did the live and I actually put the camera underneath and everyone viewing said girl, and then it's been really hard to get near her because Mummy's very, very protective. So we could only really look from afar. We could not see anything there at all. Yesterday, Morgan, on the 12 o'clock live, don't come in with me, I said. Right, stay back near the gate, she looks at her. Morgan said it was a boy, and we were like, all right, Morgan, if you think it's a boy, because we'd already been down there a bit. In honesty, we couldn't do our proper checks like we'd like to, because Mum is so kind of protective. And so we did. Morgan's had a massive apology from me because I properly laughed when he said it was a boy. I was like, all right, Morgan, whatever. It's probably its tail or its umbilical cord. And then when we came, no, not inside. Don't come inside. I know you did, Morgan, and I honestly laughed at you, didn't I? I literally laughed in your face. I know he did. And then when we was over here yesterday afternoon, let's just say whatever he was hiding popped out. And it was clear as day, and it was rather big, and we realised that our filly has a willy. So does anyone know what a male horse is called, like a baby horse is called?
I know.
Oh, go on, see if you know.
Isn't it called like a stallion?
Well, a stallion would be an adult male, but a filly with a willy is called a colt. So yeah, what do you think about that, Jess?
What is a colt?
A colt, it's the name of... Well done, Morgan. Don't cheat, Morgan, because you're an animal carer. I'm trying to ask for the children to tell me. So it turns out this little one was hiding what they had. But in defence of the animal team here, Mum, up until really yesterday afternoon, was not letting us near the baby. And the last thing we were going to do was distress Mum and distress baby by going too close. It's only once Mum had kind of relaxed a bit. And actually, if you know a little bit about Mischief, Oreo here, she's been very temperamental since she's been here. Shh, can you get off? Because you're being very noisy. Very temperamental since she's been here. Very hard for us to care for. She kicks and bucks, and she's been really, really, really hard work. Since having the baby, her temperament has calmed so much, and we've actually been able to do some things and check up on Mum a lot easier than we used to be able to. Mark, the breaking news is the filly has a willy. So it's a colt, not a filly. She was hiding it, he was hiding it, it was a secret. So actually, it seems like Mum was just so protective of herself being pregnant. Since the little one was out, then she's been able to be a lot more relaxed, and we've been able to spend time with her. And hopefully this will be a new chapter in kind of our relationship with Mum, because since she's only been here 6 months, so she was already pregnant, hasn't got a great background, and we're hoping now that actually we can get more hands-on with her, and that will make it life easier to do all her medical checks and things like that. We don't know what the plan is with whether we want to have a stallion, which is where you leave all the bits there, or a gelding where you don't. We don't know that much yet. And I'll tell you a bit of information we've got about, so apparently, so don't forget this is our first ever foal, so I'm not up on the knowledge on horses that much, because we've never ever had. Kerry Hussey said it, didn't she? And she is, I know she's a proper horse expert, isn't she? She said, well, I knew one person said colt, and I know everyone else said, it's a girl, it's a girl. Obviously I didn't go in, I just kind of put the camera underneath. Loki, I do like Loki actually. Yeah, you can change your names, Carol to Joe. Oh, Shane, on that note, if you were watching about a week ago, I told everyone, I confessed that actually when I first came here 10 years ago, I used to dress a bit like Carol Baskin with the old animal prints and animal clothes, and I did that for about 3 years when I was here, and then after a while I realised that I should probably not. I like Captain Tom. I like that. I should probably stop wearing the old leopard print and animal themed clothing and be a bit of an adult. Well, guess what I dug out? Me drawers, especially. I'm rocking. That's it from now on. Now I'm going to be back to the animal prints. Carol Baskin wear. I've got these kind of snake skin type jogging bottoms. So I think I'm going to go back to my old ways of animal clothing, just like Carol. But yeah, if you want to know, change your suggestion to Joe Exotic, you may. There's no problem with that. And if you want to bring your husband down, we will feed him to our pigs, anyone that's watching. But yes, Philly has a willy. So we have a boy. So they are still indoors at the moment, and that is because one of his hooves, I keep saying her, aren't I? One of his hooves hasn't quite formed. So again, the information I have is minimal, because this is our first ever foal. Ponies' feet, when they're born, they have kind of like, they're almost like tentacles. They're like underneath the hoof is very soft, and we need to wait till little one's hooves have hardened up enough before they can go outside. And one of them hadn't can you see this, nice and hard, nice and hard. One of them at the front, I don't know if it was that one, hasn't hardened up. So we've got to just wait another day, maybe. We're going to see this afternoon before they can go outside. Yeah, Oscar was right. And Morgan was right. I can't believe all these people being right. I don't like being wrong. A lot of husbands headed my way. Oh, calm down, Lucy. I know I'm bored, but, you know. So hopefully this little one and Mum will be outside soon. But we're just waiting on that last hoof to harden up. But they are doing amazingly well, and Mother's personality has completely changed. She's so chilled now. She's allowing us to get in. I'm not going to risk it on camera, but in general, Mum is allowing us to get a lot closer and handle her a lot more, because I think the whole point was she was protecting this little one, and that was probably behind her mood. And look at those two through there. Coco is gorgeous. So keeping these guys together, and hopefully they're all going to go out. The worry about taking them outside as well is Coco going to be safe around the little one, or is she going to get too excited and knock her over? So we are hoping. But look at the bond. So these guys were on their own for 5 years together. Obviously a male must have been near them at one point. Just putting that out there. When they came into us, we've given them a home, and it's kind of given them their first human interaction, really. They weren't really handled. They didn't have much human interaction, which is why they are so kind of scared of us, and we're unable to do a lot of the care we'd like to do with them. And the farrier, when he came, we had to have 3 full-grown males to hold Mummy here, Mischief, while her hooves were trimmed, because she was such a mischief. Hence the name that the animal team have given her. I still like Oreo. It's a lot more innocent, isn't it, when she's not moody. So the kids named her Oreo and Chocolate, but the team named them Mischief and Coco. Any other updates on here apart from, I love my little catchphrase, Philly has a willy? Do you reckon he can go out today? Is that hoof hardened up?
Yeah,
Get in there.
His hoof's done.
It's done.
He's
Brilliant.
All done. He's ready to go out.
So 4 o'clock, by 4 o'clock they'll be outside?
Hopefully, yes.
Yes. And what are we thinking about putting Coco together with them?
They're all going out together.
Ooh.
Because they've lived together the whole life.
Yeah, yeah.
They've just been separated while they've been in here while waiting for her to have the baby.
He's got the biggest head, isn't he?
All going out all together. And obviously, when we first put them in, we're going to watch them
Yeah.
for a good hour, make sure everything's all right and they're absolutely fine together.
So we'll probably do
good.
that before the 4 o'clock. I might be able to come over and go live for that one, but our next 4 o'clock officially is 4... Our next 4 o'clock is officially 4 o'clock. I am losing it. Our next video is officially 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think 4 o'clock's officially 4 o'clock anyway, so help. I'm going lockdown crazy, aren't I? But yeah, I think in a way, when you look at him, he does look more like a male now. That kind of explains the big head. Because men are a bit big-headed, aren't they?
Yeah, and he's got like a little afro going on.
Yeah, yeah. So it makes a lot more sense. Rename. If you've already sent a name and you want to change that name, please go ahead. The guy that said Carol Baskin now wants to name him Joe Exotic.
Oh, right, okay.
Have you noticed my new... well, they're not new.
Yeah.
These are old because I don't quite get over my belly because I've changed slightly over the years. When I first came here, I used to wear animal prints.
I know. I remember
Oh,
you
how
telling me.
embarrassing. And I did that for about the first 3 years here. And then I don't know what happened. I was like, I think I should probably stop doing that and wear like normal clothes. But guess what? I'm getting them all out. Now I'm going to be wearing all my leopard prints again. Hi, Kerry. Yeah, you were right. The filly with a willy. Call him Dave. Coco will look up. Auntie Coco will do a good job. But yeah, you're right, Kerry. But I didn't actually have a look. I know, Carla. I put the camera underneath, didn't I, during the live? And then I could just see all the comments were saying, girl, 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 girl. And to be fair, we did keep peeking under. But we couldn't get too close, because every time we got too close, Mum would Boris. I'm not calling him Boris. Meg, should call him Boris. Call him Bojo. Oh, woke Bojo up now here. See, look, you like that? All right, Bojo. How you doing? Well, let's move that away, because Mummy won't like it. Oh. Bojo wants to play with me. But, Mum's there. I'm a bit scared now. Mum's a bit... I'm not calling him Boris. So we did have a few peeks and we couldn't see anything. But then the nicest way of putting it, yesterday afternoon, let's just say what he was hiding popped out. And we were very sure then that, oh, I like Thor. We call Braden and Oscar. Oh, go on.
I was just going to say, you're going to see the triplets on your live.
Yes, yeah.
Would you mind taking some food and
Oh,
just
yeah, I can do that.
feeding them what in there for
Yeah,
me?
I can do that.
Okay.
So we're going to go feed the triplets in a minute, the triplet lambs. Oh, there we go. Look, we'll watch the feed in a second. So my 2 boys, they've got a skinny, clever one and a bulky, strong one. So we call Braden Loki and Oscar Thor. Because Oscar used to have long hair as well. Can you see? Look, finally getting in for that feed. What we was waiting for the other day, they've worked it out. Bojo's having a feed. Go on. Try and get underneath. So look how chilled Mum is now. What a difference. We've noticed a complete personality change since basically the next morning, yesterday morning. Mum is so chill now. I'm still a little bit wary because she's very protective. She might get me. But in general, I think it was all just... I don't know about you, but I was properly mardy when I was pregnant as well. So I don't blame her. Ooh, don't hurt me. Right, I'm going to come out now. Because I've got to go feed the triplets. But look. Look at that. Gorgeous boy. I love that pinky tail. Bojo. You can have Bojo just for today. Or like Cookie. Yeah, thank you. Who just said that? Leanne. I love the way that a load of you noticed that I was really ill yesterday and Brayden just didn't understand. You kept asking how I was. And then Brayden's like, yeah, the mum of the horse is fine. Yeah, why does everyone keep asking? Yeah, the mum's fine. Look how strong he is. Tiger, then stable, named Tiger King. Oh, yeah, Tiger King. Yeah, he's got a bit of a tiger print there, look, kind of. I was really poorly yesterday because I've been out all night. The chill had got me. Yesterday I was tired. I was still freezing cold. I had a blocked nose. I couldn't even finish the 4 o'clock. If you watched, Brayden had to take over because I couldn't, my brain wasn't working. I couldn't get my words out. So I was really poorly yesterday, and today I'm feeling 90% better. So it was just staying out all night, having no sleep, and letting myself get freezing cold by wearing next to nothing over here. But thank you so much, everyone that was asking. And yeah, my kids just don't care, do they? Just don't even notice. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I can't. Oh, someone just said, do we have TikTok? Yes. Animal Farm Zoo. Pop on TikTok. We don't do a lot of them. We need to do more. Well, we've got quite a few on there, but we have got. I'm getting nibbled. Yes, we have got TikTok, and there's some gorgeous videos on there of Teddy, our little abandoned lamb, and I don't know if we've put Philly with Willy on there yet. Look, I'm getting chewed on. Excuse me, young man. I was exhausted yesterday. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Kerry. I can't believe it's just typical of my kids. They haven't got a clue about me, so everyone's saying I'm poorly and they just didn't know. You're lovely, aren't you? Ow! Okay, you've got teeth already. You just bit my knee. Excuse me. Gorgeous. I haven't been able to handle you at all yet. Your mummy was so grumpy, but she just seems so chilled now. Hello. Honestly, so soft. I'm not joking. Compared to the lambs that obviously have that kind of quite coarse wool, this little one is just like a teddy bear. And look at this tail, look at this tail, look at this tail. Don't bite me. You're chewing on me. Oh, hi, Meg's grandma. She was here a second ago. Or like Captain Tom, might be better than Bojo. Honestly, look at this. This is, I can't tell you how soft this is. This is just so soft. I'm in love. Oh, I'm getting chewed on. Hello. Oh, yeah, Teddy's doing better as well. I'm going to go see. I don't know if Ted's here, actually. I haven't seen Jade. He might be having a sleep over at Jade still. No, I'm not. Name him Crystal. What, Crystal with a Willy? AD, come on, we've stopped those rumours now. I don't need any more of that. Thank you. We've moved on from... look at that tail, look at that. Gorgeous. He is adorable. I'm going to pop outside. I'm going to see if Ted's here, actually, because I haven't actually seen if Jade's come in with Ted or if they're having a sleepover watching Teddles in her bed. Because Jade's knackered as well. I'm going to go because I'm getting the stink eye off of Mum. I've lost me young farmers as well. So these guys are going outside today. So we'll try and go live when that is. It might be at 4 o'clock. So let's just pencil in 4 o'clock for the live. And we'll be moving these guys outdoors. And then we'll be putting Coco and Mischief together as well for the first time in a couple of months. So they'll be very happy. I'm going to gently climb over the gate. And we're going to go see the triplets and see if Ted's out there. If not, I'll give you a Ted date, super Ted update later. Oh, look at me, lardy. Yeah, typical. AD letting out all my secrets. 1 staff party. And now everyone knows. Oh, we've nearly got a little... Can we have a look? Can we have a look? Oh, no. Okay, maybe not. Right, I've got to take the food out to the triplets. So, I've got turkey behind me. I've got triplet food. Hi, Florence in Bridgewater. So, goodbye, Mummy and baby boy. And gorgeous Auntie Coco. And we've got Margarine, as I'm sure the kids call her yesterday. It's Marjorie. And then we're going to pop outside, see who's out and about. Oh, also I've broke my foot. So I've kicked one of the kids' toys yesterday, and I heard a crunch on my 3 smaller toes, and now it's all swollen up and bruised and it feels all misplaced. So yeah, that's cool. We have a pregnant pig called Babe. Which one is Babe? The one with the fat belly, I'm guessing. Blue or Patch? Oh, I like Patch as well. Not Bojo. Oh yeah, Ginger Spice. I was obsessed with the Spice Girls. I'm not even joking. Obsessed. Oh, look, we got a chicken coop outside. I can't believe all those Spice Girls reunion concerts. I never got to go to any of them because obviously I just can't leave here. I wonder where you've gone. You left me on my own. Hi, Leanne in Taunton, just down the road. I'm adding Taunton in my places to go list after the lockdown because I can eat Chinese food, isn't it? Oh, cannot wait to eat so much after all this. Put on another stones. Let's go for it. We can't see. Wait a minute. I'll be there in a second. Take my bucket.
Welcome to the jungle, my cool cats and kittens.
Cool cats and kittens.
Are you ready for me?
Yeah, I'm ready for you.
There's a lot of horseflies. Doritos for you. Dorito for you. Dorito for everybody.
My kids are lost the plot. I think maize. I love a bit of maize. Brayden, the vegetarian teenager. I can't do everything. I need to shut the gate. Shut the gate, Jess.
Yeah, Jess, you do that.
My vegetarian teenager just has the pancakes over and over again. So we've got Bonnie, mother of Oreo, who's always on their own. Let's go see Oreo.
Pancakes are the best food on this planet. B1.
Whoop, I just fell down a hole.
B1, so there's a lot of horse.
Do you want to set the stool up for me so I can sit down? Because I'm old and I've hurt my foot. Gorgeous Oreo. And we're going to see the triplets.
No, that's not Oreo.
It is. Oh, goodness me. Right.
That's Jay.
You're something. Buffet City in Exeter. Oh, do you know, I don't even think I've been to Exeter.
I don't know why, but there's loads of horseflies here.
I don't get out much, Crystal. I'm pretty much here and here only.
Can you help me get my babies?
Yes. Hi, Carl and Gracie from Lowestoft. What have you fed Oscar and Jess today? Red Bull, mixed in a bit of Lucasade and about 1 kilo of sugar. I always find that's a nice healthy breakfast. Keeps them going. Oh yeah, come and see us soon. Thanks, Leanne, and hi other Leanne. Hi, Jess and Oscar. Hi, Oscar. You guys, what do you have for breakfast? Red Bull, some sugar?
No.
Yeah. You've got your Zoom, don't forget. You keep missing all their schools. We are terrible.
I don't care about that.
Right, who are we feeding? How do we do this? Do we just check it out, or do we?
We sprinkle it on the...
All right, I'm going to follow you. Go on then, sprinkle it out for them. Shout out if you're not homeschooling and you've completely give up. And we used to have Cosmo in my hometown. Big up Hastings.
Come get some food.
They sell alcohol. Well, that just sounds amazing. I don't even know what that was, but it sounds good.
Some food.
So who have we got? Layla. This is Layla. Triplets. Who's who? That one is Hope. That one is... No, that's Hope. Oh, I can't see. Oh, it's gone madness. Hi, Tara in Birmingham. Yeah, we just gave up on the homeschooling. We keep missing because we're always doing these videos. Right, okay, go Nessa, N. Ow, not on me, Oscar, that went on my head, you don't. Sunny, and then Hope in the middle. NHS triplets. Oh, that's brilliant. Hi, Cardo. This is better than school. Kids, what's better, school or farming? Farming. Yeah, I've given up on that. We tried to do some homeschooling yesterday. We did some spellings. Jess is good at spellings, actually, to be fair. Here is Dobby, because he looks like a Doberman. I don't think Ted's here, actually. I should know this stuff, shouldn't I? Oscar, have you seen Ted? Is Ted here? Is he at home with Jade? I think he's at home with Jade. Just check over here. I'm pretty sure he's at home with Jade. Jade, they had a really busy day yesterday because they had to do a lot of worming and dagging. So I think Jade's having a bit of a chill in bed. Probably watching Ted. Oh, I tell you what, I have broken my foot. Because when I walk, if I get uneven, it's like crunch. Right, let's come around here. I don't think Teddy's in here. We're going to build Teddy's own super house. Right, Ted's at Jade's house, so I'll get an update. In general, if there's no update, he's just stable. He's not like majorly improved. He's not majorly dropped off because she would tell us that. It is learning some life skills. We're having some nice family time, to be honest, because normally I'm working so much when we're open in school holidays I've got to oversee kind of reception and the food areas and the ice cream area. So I'm running around like an idiot, not getting that quality time with the kids when they're off school, and then when they're at school, I don't think they're at school and they're tired when they get home. So actually we're making the most of this to make memories, and I think that's really important. Don't pressurise yourselves into losing education. Make memories, have cuddles, draw pictures, because your children will remember this when they're in their 80s. They will remember this, their last memories, because this will be imprinted in their brains for their whole life, because it's such a weird situation that's happened. And they'll remember either mum getting super stressed or dad getting super stressed trying to make them learn, or Oscar's going to have to help you, or they'll remember the fun they had. These are the gorgeous triplets, and you'll watch them probably. Oscar, do you want to sit down and let these eat you? So basically the triplets eat. They've gone mad, they've gone mad. Lucky the lockdown. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh yeah, hi Jade's mum. Are they sleeping? Jay's mum, shout out to Jay's mum, who's put up with a lot. She's had to just take in this lamb in her house, and he pees everywhere. And thank you for being so understanding and helping out, because we needed Teddy to have a lovely place to live. This is better than homeschooling. Being a family, you don't get time with them. I don't get much time with them. It's hard when you're just working. Right, I'm going to sit down. Oh, my crunchy foot. I'll get my crunchy foot out later. I bet it's bruised up. So these are the gorgeous... Can you see the tail's going to fall off there? NHS in the middle there. Oh, do you know what I haven't done? I haven't took any photos. I know we've got these videos, but I haven't took any photos of the kids. Here they are. What are you doing? Oh, they're absolutely barking. So these are the gorgeous NHS triplets, and Mum is on the left there, and Layla is on the right there. They're both asleep. Oh, bless them. Oh, what have I just picked up? I just picked something up, but I don't even know why I picked it up. It was poo. You know when you're just moving something out of the way? It was just a great big poop. Oh, there you go. Jay's getting some much needed rest. Mummy here has got like twigs in her. I want to get that off her. What is that? Got half a tree in you. Out of all the animals, what is your favourite? Oh, that is really hard. In general, oh, she won't let me pull that out of her.
Yeah, Layla, you cannot touch her.
In general, I do love George. George is the raccoon. He's been here since Oscar was a baby. So he was been here, when were you born? 2012? 2011. So George was here in 2012. I don't even know. I know more about the animals than my kids. Hey, gorgeous. I used to bottle feed George at home. At the same time, I was bottle feeding Oscar.
You weren't bottle feeding me.
I was bottle feeding you.
Were you?
Yeah, when you were bigger. I mummy fed you for a bit, but I wasn't mummy feeding you when you were 6 months old. I ain't got time for that. I've got works to do. So George, I can go see him in a minute. The raccoon's one of my favourites, but then I do fall in love with the babies. Just stroking that little boy pony a minute ago.
That's the softest animal.
Oh, he's so, wasn't he? Have you stroked him?
Yeah.
Does it feel like heaven? It is like heaven. Have you stroked the pony yet? The baby? Oh, he's so soft.
Yeah, ponies are just like the softest animal.
Oh, your children at the same time, same age then. So, because Oscar's 2011 and Jessica is 2013. So, yeah, 6 and 8. So our kids are the same age, I think. Yeah, we're in the UK.
Yeah,
I'm not giving them your date of birth.
I was born in December.
Yes, we're in Somerset. Down, if you go down the M5, kind of from Bristol towards Devon, we are just kind of near past Weston-super-Mare, and then you've got Burnham-on-Sea. That's where we are. And we're near Breen. If you've ever been to Breen, it's like a big holiday place. There's like a Pontins and Haven and lots of independent caravan parks as well. I'm getting a nice cuddle over here, look. Oh yeah, 6 and 8. There you go. I got 6 and 8. It's hard work, isn't it? 6 and 8. Just saying. They just fight all day long. So if you ever want to come visit us, you can come stay at Breen.
Hey, Sunny.
And we're just literally next door. You could probably walk to us, but there is a bus. It's about 2 bus stops from Breen. It's a difficult age, isn't it, this is? It's a very cute age, but do you find that 1 minute they're just like twins, that they're just perfectly getting along and they're doing everything kind of copying each other, and the next minute they're actually trying to murder each other, and you're just kind of breaking them up from, broken bones.
No, you cannot eat that. No,
Eat my sister. Go on, eat my sister.
No, you cannot do that.
Just
That
chew
is
her.
her hair.
13 and 15, yeah. Well, I've got 14. I've got one in the middle. So I've got a 14 as well, but he's doing his homeschooling at the moment.
Hello.
He has to do that because it's all kind of logged. He has to log in online.
I was bit by a horsefly.
You got 6 and 8, yeah, 6 and 8. Swap for yours. I know they grew up too quick. Brayden won't cuddle me. Oh, there's a nice butt shot of mine there. Happy birthday, guys.
Nobody wants to see.
Before the lockdown, I worked on a farm with my college and I miss it. Oh, Tasha's got loads. 9, 7, 5 and 3. Oh, sorry, Tash. I'm so sorry for you because I've got 3. What are you getting eaten by?
You can't eat.
3's enough.
Yeah.
3 boys fighting all the time. These fight all the time, and in honesty, Jess beats up Oscar more, doesn't she? You got some scratch marks on you. She's like a cat. She scratches him. 9, 7, 5 and 3. That's tough. 8, 10 and 12.
I used to have a scab there.
16 and
blood.
oh look, that's where Jess scratched you.
Yeah, it used to be all blood, but the scab fell off.
Kids are hard work. They're just sassy at those ages, aren't they?
I love you. I love you.
22, 16 and 10. But isn't the 22-year-old like helpful in life a bit? You can say you can dump the 10-year-old with I'm getting a bum in my face. Dump the 10-year-old with the 22-year-old for a couple of hours. I try and get Brayden to babysit sometimes, but it ends up being carnage.
Yeah, Brayden just makes us as slaves.
Yeah. As soon as you're open, I'm visiting with my son. So glad I stumbled across this page and following all the lives. Just need tap to see them in real life now. Yeah, come and see us. 16 and 5. Oh, that's a big age gap. 6, 8 and 10. I'll swap for Ted. 32, 22 and 19. And who's the most trouble? Can't wait to visit one day. My boys are 3 and 11. Oh, I can't wait to meet all you guys. 10, 7 and 6. I've got a 6-year-old. 7 in July. Lisa, stick with 1. Oh my lord. Stick with 1. 8 and 6. Oh, we've got an 8 and 6. 1 10-year-old. Only me and him. Oh, it's nice having a big age gap because Brayden got all my attention. Put that number down, I think. That number needs to go lower. 20-year-old's worse than a 10-year-old. 14, 12 and 9. Oh, well, you got a lot as well. 26, 25, 22 and 21. Kirsty, 4 and 2. Yeah, possibly Shane. We do move all the animals off site and do a little display up the top. So I think we've got an event on our page. You can click interested. If there's enough people interested, then we'll do it. Got to see how the season takes us, really. Opening up and getting busy. Yes, 1 is enough to spoil, go on many holidays. Oh, yeah, it's easier with 1, isn't it? I'm going to have to ban one of these viewers, I think, in a minute.
Why?
They're being naughty. I guess the 33-year-old's the worst. I'm 34. I know how much trouble they can be. I can be, yeah, I bet. I'm getting sniffed with my good foot. So we've got these, the NHS triplets.
Yeah.
And Mummy Einstein. I did have a chat with one of the guys here because they came from a zoo and they had a volunteer programme. But he said that it's something that he didn't recommend introducing here because as much as it sounds amazing to have loads of people helping out, you end up getting like a lot of big personalities, I think was the way of putting it. And then I'm getting mauled down here. And then it gets, I think when it's not their actual job, they're volunteering, apparently they get... it's hard work, I don't really know. So I wanted to set up a volunteer programme. Ow, I just fully got bitten on the hand. Excuse me. That was rude. Who's this? Sunny. Just bit my wrist.
Sunny's the one who likes to climb on people.
I'm just getting... See this angle here? I'm now lying on my back and I'm getting chewed. I got properly bit on the wrist. Don't hit my fat belly. Is my fat back there in camera? No thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'm going to film upwards.
Do you want me? Because I really
Where's Jess? Ooh, ooh. I'm getting attacked here. I got bit on the... We're in Somerset. We're near Western Supermare and Burnham-on-Sea. And I'm fully... I need to pull my top down. I'm going to do a Gillian with Keith and pull my top down while I'm being attacked. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Look, look, look. I just got bit. Ow, ow, ow. I think you're right, Jasmine. Oh, I just got bit on my ear. Ah, who knew you could get like attacked by lambs? How did they end up getting in with the tigers?
I am the
when
lamb
the
king.
sheep can be this dangerous. Just look, 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 look.
I'm the lamb. I need to do my... I sat in poo!
Aha, poop. Oscar's pooed himself, everyone. He's watching.
And you've got poo on your back and it's actually stuck.
I did, yeah. I didn't know how to do a raffle though, really. Because then, I don't know, does someone buy a ticket and then through what? Because the problem is if you sell tickets for say £1 each through like PayPal, they're going to charge you like 20 pence plus a percentage anyway. So then you end up with like 70p, say. I don't know. I could look into it. I was just unless you know of it, like
You've got poo on your back.
Have I got poo on my back?
Let me film.
Just my back. Go on. Don't get my butt cracked.
That. Oh wait, let me
Where is
show.
it?
That fell off that.
Okay, can I have the camera back?
There's one pink.
Did we just get a nice butt shot?
I whacked it off for you.
Yeah, we're in Somerset. Did we just see my pooey butt? Some of them seem to have teeth straight away, Joy, because some of them have been kind of born that day, and I've put my finger in and I felt like a little sharp teeth. Okay, that could be a plan, Sarah. I'll have a look. I bet there's like a raffle website you can sign up to though and do this, and then they pick it for you, so it's fair.
Their incisors are on the bottom.
Yeah.
And they've actually got padded gum on the top.
Ooh. Incisors on the bottom and padded gum on the top.
That's on their mouth.
So yeah, I have put my finger in their mouths when they've been newborn and I felt a teeth before. Not always.
And then it's like our kind of mouth near the back of their head. And then it's like, I think it's mostly molars and incisors.
Oh, I see. We'll try something out like that. Okay, I'll have a look and see what we can do. I love all the ideas and I really appreciate all the ideas because it's every little helps, isn't it? Oh, look at these two sunbathing over here. Well, what we've tried to do is, obviously we've got the donation page. We have also got, you can buy tickets for Dinosaur Weekend. So Dinosaur Weekend is in August. I feel like it's the 7th, 8th, I think I've got poo in my hair. Oh, this came out my hair. 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th of August. You can get into the farm and also we've got some dinosaurs here. So you're paying for both in one ticket. And we've got them on offer at £10 a ticket. So if you want to help us out but you want something for it, you can buy a ticket for Dinosaur Weekend, and that way we get to use the money now to care for the animals and you get to come visit us in August when everything's kind of working. So if you find it on our page, we've got a dinosaur event. Even if you can't come, even if you're on the other side of the country, if you click interested, it actually boosts it up on Facebook so that it pushes us out to more people without us having to pay for advertising. So even if you're in Scotland now or California, just click interested and share. It helps us in general. But yeah, if you want to buy tickets, you want a physical thing to do, a way of helping us, but it also helps you, you can come and visit us then in August with those £10 tickets, and you can get to have all the fun here, all the animal handling, all the animals, and yeah, definitely join in our dinosaur day. Then we can use those funds now, and that basically keeps things ticking over at the minute. Is it true to get twins black and white in Leicester long walls? Oh, I don't actually know, Tara, to be honest. I only know really about the animals that we've got here. We did have really sadly, we had a set of twins here that one was black and one was white, was the stillbirths that we had about a month ago. A couple of people were watching when I discovered them. It was lucky I didn't catch them on camera. I saw lambs I jumped into the field, and as I ran over, lucky I moved the camera just in time to see that they had not survived, and one was black and one was white, and they would have been amazing. And it's really sad, it just seemed like they came out a bit early. So we did have one completely black and one completely snow white, but they didn't make it, which was that video was a bit emotional because I was very sad. If you want to find that one, I think I'll put that one on YouTube now. It was,
I'm happy that I was not there.
I'm happy that you weren't there, actually. It's one of the ones that you guys missed, and I'm so glad you did, because it would have been, heartbreaking for you. And then afterwards, I did part 2. I got attacked by a trailer, and actually he ran off with my phone on his back. So you can watch the camera filming me chasing trailer, because my phone kind of landed on his back, like in the middle. Oh, sorry. I was only trying to stroke you.
Most of these mums, they do not let you touch them.
Yeah, they're not so friendly, are they, sometimes? They don't like human interaction. I don't know why they go in the shade there. There's loads of shade over the other side. No, the abandoned lamb has been reunited with its farm. So they've managed, there was an update on Spotted. It's been reunited with the original farm it came from. I don't know how they managed to find out. So yes, that lamb's back with its family, which is good news, because yes, we wanted to give it a home, but at the same time, it's better to go back with its actual family. So we're not getting it, but it's back with Mum. Oh, it's because having his little cuddles over there. Jessie, anything else you want to say before we go and do some jobs? You've got to do Oscar's got to do a Zoom with his school.
I'm going to just miss it.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Mrs. Turner, who's your teacher? Mrs. Pennington's watching right now, and she just said you can't miss it. She's watching right now. Yeah, go on, Jess. I can stand in front of the camera so I can hear what you're going to tell me.
I need to learn how to do my laces.
Ow! Yeah, you do need to learn how to do laces.
I know how to do them.
Crazy
And I tried
kids.
to teach her this morning, but then she's...
Braden can't do his laces. Braden, if you're watching, he can't ride a bike at 14, and he can't do his laces. Yeah, I do wonder if the mum accept. I haven't had any other updates. All I knew that they managed to find the correct farm, which is good. But we would love to have had her or him here. Right, so I'm going to love you and leave you. We are going to be back at 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. we're going to have the new baby pony outside. It's a miniature Shetland. I know a couple of people are asking, and Philly has got a willy. That's my new tagline. Tell me if it's too rude. If you're watching with kids and you don't want me to keep saying it, then just say, like, excuse me, it's a little bit rude. So the new colt and mother and Auntie Coco will be going outside today, either before or on the 4 o'clock. Chocolate and Oreo, that's fine. What else will we be doing at 4? We'll have an update on Ted. If he's not here, we'll get a video with Jade and we'll find out how they're doing. The foal is fine, Lorraine, but the filly, the little female we thought we had, has actually got a very secret thing that we didn't know about. It's actually a boy. It popped out yesterday afternoon, and to say that we were shocked...
popped out last night.
To say we were shocked was an understatement.
Yeah, I actually saw
because
it. As soon as it gave birth, I saw and I said it was a boy, but everybody
You said that. You kept on saying no, it's a girl.
Well, I thought it was a girl because everyone on the video said it's a girl. Yeah, improvement on Carol Baskin. I've got my Carol Baskin trousers on. I'm actually going to theme out, and I'm going to go through all my drawers. I found a load of leopard print
I saw
clothing.
You because I was in bed.
Didn't we?
And I'm really fast at getting dressed, so I was the only one who was fully dressed, and then I just went outside.
Well, you know, like now school days, you just
I
slide
found
in bed
pink cheetah print, pink leopard print, purple snake print, everything. So that drawer has not been opened in about 7 years. I'm going to get them on every day and relive my animal days. Don't be daft. How can Philly with a willy be rude? My kids are watching, they think it's hilarious. Philly with a willy. That's going to be my hello cool cats and kittens. Hi from Animal Farm, where there's a filly with a willy. Oscar, are you going to say it?
Hello, my cool cats and kittens. And today we have
Teapot Sprout was not visible. It wasn't. It was properly hidden. And also, Mum was so protective we couldn't really get near to check. So Morgan got destroyed by us. We did laugh our heads off when he said it was a boy. And bless him, he was correct. And there was a secret willy underneath. Hi, Sharon.
Megan, she's like, no, it's not a boy, you stupid.
So we're going to be back at 4 o'clock for a live. I am back and alive and kicking. Thank you so much for everyone who asked how I was yesterday. And horrible children that didn't even know your mum was ill. How mean are you? You and Brayden.
No.
People kept asking, how's your mum? How's your mum? And Brayden thought you meant the horse. And obviously you meant me because I was so ill I couldn't even finish the 4 o'clock. Hello, my cool lambs and colts. I'm going to be... I can't be Joe Exotic. I'm going to be Crystal Rural or Crystal Farm.
Okay, Crystal Rural.
And I reckon if we delve deep into all the drama that goes on here, I think we should have our own TV show because
Crystal Exotic.
I may have a husband buried under. You see that bit that's cordoned off there? I'm just gonna put this out there just to get you interested. Do you know why this is cordoned off? Just saying. I think there's something buried in there. You know,
No, there isn't.
people that cross me, Brayden and my gloves. Oh, I know, bless him. Crystal Rural will be my new name. I might have to start going on camera though if I'm going to have my own nickname. Right, I did say I was going. Oscar, say goodbye. You're going to go do your Zoom call, aren't you? You're not going to swap the camera around. One day. Well, you've seen enough of me. I think you've seen my belly and you've seen my flat ass today. Right, we'll be back at 4 o'clock. You've got your Zoom with your school, Oscar. You're going to school. Yes, you are. Right, I'm going to finish up with a gorgeous shot of the NHS triplets.